Was it exhausting?
I feel like I'm gonna leave here and I'm gonna like lay down and just be like, whoa, my brain. But right now I'm still rolling on the energy. Hi, I'm Lennox, and I just did a kids meet video on meeting someone with alopecia. It was awesome.
Did anything surprise you?
I didn't expect any of the kids to know about alopecia at all.
Your body has to fight it, but then it accidentally fights the good stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Which is the part of the hairs.
Yeah. Wow, you know a lot about alopecia.
Thank you.
That's amazing. I was also surprised by how willing the kids were to ask questions.
Do you put sunscreen on your head?
I think it will burn your head.
I do. I've gotten a sunburn on my head before, and it really, really hurt.
Do you use shampoo?
No. I just use body wash. Yeah. Usually on topics like this, kids don't really want to engage for too long, so that was really cool.
How do kids normally react to you?
Kids usually are the most blunt with their reactions.
When you're bald, with no eyelashes, no these or no these, and you wear a wig and makeup, you look really creepy.
Is that a question or an opinion?
A creepy opinion.
A creepy. There's a lot of pointing, a lot of, Mom, that girl's bald. That happens to me like as I'm walking down the street almost every day.
What is the #1 question you get?
Do I have cancer? Am I going through treatment? Sometimes people come up to me and ask me if I have cancer.
I wonder you got a cancer too.
You wondered if I had cancer? Yeah.
Yeah, some people on TV have a cancer with no hair.
That's what most people think. That's more common. One of the hardest things that is like a little more complex than I would have maybe said in these conversations is the burden of other people's expectations and questions and concerns and confusion is something that sometimes feels too big to carry. And most of it is just because people don't know, which is also hard because you can't blame someone for not knowing what something is. So I just wish that people knew that it existed so I didn't have to explain myself all the time.
Were there any particular questions that were memorable to you?
I really thought it was sweet when they asked if I had problems. Why do you think that I'm bald?
You have problems?
I do have problems.
I read a book about people who has problems, a whole bunch.
I think that's a really pure way to describe anything that people are dealing with.
Has social media and the internet played a role in your experience with alopecia?
Absolutely. That's probably been one of the biggest factors in being able to be okay through different painful seasons. When I first shaved my head, I posted on Facebook. That gave people like a heads up before I went to school the next day, and that helped me so much. And also just meeting other people with alopecia. I've found them all on Instagram and through social media, and I'm super grateful for that.
What's your job?
So I have a few different jobs. One of my jobs is I'm an assistant at a nonprofit, and then my other job is that I work at a restaurant, and then my other job is that I'm a model. Yeah.
Did you ever think you'd be a model on the cover of magazines?
No, I feel really weird saying it, even because it's not something that I usually tell people.
Do you like modeling?
Yeah, sometimes it's kind of scary and I feel kind of nervous because a lot of models are tall or they have hair and they do stuff with it, like you said. I'm definitely not what most people think of when they picture a model, and I know that, but that's part of the reason why I feel like it's worth it to try to do it, because I think if I would have seen someone like myself when I was a teenager losing my hair, it would have made a big difference for me.
Can you wear wigs though?
I can wear wigs if I want to, but I don't want to. Yeah, sometimes people tell me that maybe I should wear a wig, but that kind of hurts my feelings because that makes me feel like they think I should look different, you know? I've had to deal with the fleetingness of beauty, and that's been really, really hard, but really, really good. And it's given me a lot of, I guess, confidence, but also self-worth, because I recognize that I'm gonna constantly be changing and nothing about me is stagnant. But with that said, I still have a hard time all the time, and it's totally like in flux always.
What's the best part about having alopecia?
I think that it's taught me a lot about the world and to be kind to people, because sometimes people make me feel weird and different, and I don't want other people to feel that way.
Oh.
Yeah. Thanks for watching my Kids Meet bonus interview. To learn more about me and alopecia, you can check out the links below. See ya!
I know a suggestion, like how my mom grew it back. She prayed to Jesus, and then she got it back.
That's awesome.
She always does it.